Hello everyone, glad to have you here. Get ready, because you'll join me to explore mysterious stories from the animals. Here's a paradox. The world's loudest roar belongs to an animal built for silence. Meet the tiger, an apex predator that rules the jungle, yet prefers to vanish into it. Tigers are the largest cats on Earth, weighing up to 600 pounds. Yet they move with a stealth so perfect that prey rarely knows they're near. Imagine something the size of a small motorcycle slipping past you without a sound. How is that possible? How can a creature so massive remain nearly invisible? And what hidden powers make this striped hunter one of nature's most extraordinary survivors? This isn't just another big cat. It's an animal with a double life. Terrifying strength on one side, delicate precision on the other. And to understand the tiger, we have to step into its world, where silence means survival. Tigers don't live in just one kind of wilderness. They stretch across some of the most extreme environments on Earth, from frozen Russian forests to steaming mangrove swamps in India. Think about that range for a second. The same species can survive both in places where the air stings your lungs with cold and in wetlands where saltwater mixes with fresh. That's like a single athlete dominating both the Winter Olympics and a tropical triathlon. In Siberia, their territory can span nearly 4,000 square miles, larger than the state of Connecticut. In India, they squeeze into jungles buzzing with prey and people alike. Why does an animal need so much space? Tigers are solitary hunters, which means they can't rely on a pack to bring down food. Each one needs a huge hunting ground, filled with deer, boar, or buffalo, just to survive. Without that space, they starve. And here's the twist. Even though tigers thrive in such different worlds, one thing never changes. Wherever they roam, the tiger becomes the silent ruler of that ecosystem. Vast territories, extreme climates, and one predator perfectly designed for the hunt. But how does a 600-pound cat catch prey without being seen or heard? Picture this. A deer grazes at the edge of a clearing. The forest looks calm. But just a few yards away, a tiger waits, motionless, unseen. Those stripes aren't just decoration. They act as camouflage, nature's version of digital camouflage patterns soldiers wear today. The bold black lines break up the tiger's massive body, tricking the eye into seeing grass and shadow instead of 600 pounds of muscle. But stealth alone isn't enough. When the moment comes, the tiger must deliver overwhelming force in seconds. Despite its size, a tiger can sprint up to 40 miles per hour, but only in short bursts. That's why patience is key. It creeps close, then unleashes an explosive leap, sometimes covering more than 20 feet in a single bound, the length of a school bus aisle. Think about that. A predator as heavy as 3 grown men, moving as quietly as a shadow, and striking with the power of a sledgehammer. This combination of invisibility and raw strength makes the tiger one of the most efficient ambush hunters alive. But its power doesn't stop at the silent kill. Its voice can dominate an entire jungle. A tiger's stealth is unmatched, but its voice is the complete opposite. When a tiger decides to speak, the jungle listens. A tiger's roar can be heard up to 2 miles away. Scientists call this infrasound. That sound at such a low frequency, you don't just hear it, you feel it in your chest like a bass speaker thumping through the floor. To humans, it's like standing near a jet engine's low rumble. To prey, it's something far worse. It can trigger instant panic, even before the predator is in sight. But here's the myth bust. Tigers don't roar to hunt. Stealth is their hunting tool. The roar is their announcement, used to mark territory and send rivals packing. It's a way of saying, "This forest is mine." And it works. A single tiger can rule a range larger than some small countries without ever needing to fight face to face. So far, the tiger looks like a solitary powerhouse. Silent hunter, thunderous ruler. But what if I told you their most surprising strength shows up not in battle, but in family? Most people think of tigers as total loners, silent shadows that want nothing to do with others. But that picture is only half true. Here's the twist. Female tigers are some of the most devoted mothers in the animal kingdom. After giving birth, a tigress may spend up to 2 full years raising her cubs. That's longer than many human college programs. She hunts for them, protects them, and even teaches them survival skills, step by step. This investment matters. In the wild, survival is brutal. Only about half of tiger cubs make it past their first year. Without their mother's lessons in hunting and territory, the odds drop even lower. So while tigers are solitary as adults, their early lives are built on family. It's a paradox. An animal we see as a lone hunter, shaped almost entirely by maternal care. And here's the bigger picture. The tiger isn't just raising cubs. It's raising the future balance of an entire ecosystem. To see why, we have to step back and ask, what happens when the tiger disappears? A tiger isn't just a hunter, it's a keystone. Take it out of the picture, and the entire ecosystem begins to collapse. As top predators, tigers keep prey populations like deer and wild boar under control. Without them, these animals multiply too quickly, overgraze plants, and strip forests bare. And when the forest weakens, so does everything that depends on it. Birds, insects, even people. Think of the tiger as nature's quiet architect. By controlling prey, it protects the trees, which in turn protect the rivers and the climate we all share. Today, fewer than 4,000 tigers remain in the wild. That's not just an animal in danger, it's a warning sign. If the tiger vanishes, entire landscapes could unravel. But here's the hopeful side. When humans protect tigers, they protect everything else too. Guard a tiger's territory, and you also save elephants, birds, and millions of trees. So the tiger is more than stripes and muscle. It's a guardian of balance. We've uncovered its stealth, its roar, its family ties, and its ecological power. But before we close, let's recap and reveal one final truth that ties it all together. So far, we've seen the tiger through many lenses. A ghostly hunter, a thunderous ruler, a devoted mother, and even a guardian of the forest itself. It's easy to think of tigers as just predators, but they're really much more. Masters of stealth, able to disappear in plain sight. Voices so powerful they shake the jungle. Mothers who invest years into the next generation. Keystone protectors that keep entire ecosystems alive. But here's the second hook. The tiger's greatest story isn't only about the past, it's about the future. What if protecting this single animal could help protect us too? This final truth brings the tiger out of myth and into our own lives. Because the fate of this striped giant is tied directly to the fate of our forests and our future. In the end, the tiger is more than a symbol of wild power. It's a reminder that strength and silence can live side by side, and that our survival is bound to the same forests it calls home. Protecting tigers isn't just about saving a species. It's about protecting water sources, forests, and the climate systems that keep our own lives stable. When you guard the tiger's home, you're really guarding your own. So here's the takeaway. To understand the tiger is to understand balance. One animal shaping entire landscapes. One predator protecting countless lives. If you enjoyed this journey into the hidden world of the tiger, subscribe and join us. Because every animal has a story, and every story brings us closer to the wild.